Mr. Simpson, I do vote to grant parole when eligible, and that will conclude this hearing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After 9 years behind bars, O.J. Simpson will leave prison as a free man in a little more than 2 months. With millions of people watching on television and online, Simpson was granted parole today by the Nevada Parole Board.
And 13 Action News reporter Brian Callahan is live in Carson City where this whole thing unfolded today. Brian.
Yeah, this is the order that will allow O.J. Simpson to walk out of prison. It was signed by the parole board just 30 minutes after they gave Simpson the news he's been waiting 9 years to hear, and its critics have hoped would never come.
No one really knows how much we have been through.
O.J. Simpson got emotional support from his daughter Arnell Simpson, who acknowledged he is not the perfect man. Those words coming an hour before the NFL Hall of Famer was granted parole.
If he called me tomorrow and said, Bruce, I'm getting out, will you pick me up? Juice, I'll be here tomorrow for you. I mean that, bud.
Those friendly words coming from one of the 2 men Simpson robbed inside the Palace Station hotel room in 2007. Bruce Foreman and Simpson saying they remain friends, laying blame on 3 other men involved in the meeting. But Simpson also acknowledged he made a bad decision bringing 2 armed men with him.
I haven't made any excuses in the 9 years that I've been here, and I'm not trying to make an excuse now. They were there because of me.
For much of the hearing, Simpson was in a jovial mood, even joking about where he will head once released from the Lovelock Correctional Center. Simpson instead likely headed to Florida after his release to a life of freedom.
Thank you.
The parole board says they received hundreds of letters in regards to Simpson's parole. Many of the critics, they said, brought up the 1995 murder trial where Simpson was found not guilty. They said that case didn't factor into their decision. Coming up at 6, we'll have a look at what has to happen in the next 2 months before Simpson can head off to Florida. Reporting live in Carson City, Brian Callahan, 13 Action News.
All right, thank you, Brian. O.J. Simpson could be released from jail as early as October 1st. 13 Action News anchor Masa Saidi is here now to explain the process before Simpson walks free. Masa.
Steve, due to the incredible publicity in this case, this entire process, what we saw today, up until O.J.'s release, is on a fast track. Parole board commissioners say it's a media circus. They don't want to have anything to do with it. They believe everything will be lined up by October 1st. So that is the date that O.J. Simpson will most likely walk free, and he wants to walk right onto a plane and head to Florida. Tonight, a very happy, elated 70-year-old is back in his cell for now. He's expected to remain at Lovelock until the end of September because Lovelock is in such a remote area. There's no access to transportation. O.J. will be moved to one of 2 facilities right before his release, a week or 2, either the Northern Nevada Correctional Center in Carson City or the High Desert State Prison in Indian Springs. In the coming weeks, O.J.'s release plan will be worked out. Nevada officials already in touch with parole agents in Florida to see if they're going to accept O.J. and all the supervision that is going to come with it. Now, we don't know if this is going to be the last we're going to hear of Mr. Simpson. If he gets drunk, for example, hangs out with felons, obtains a gun, his parole will be violated and he'll be back in a Nevada prison. Carla.